Hello everyone, welcome to my live video. So, window. Okay, so I hope you all can see my screen. All right, so basically we did BTC analysis the last time. We had a review on BTC 1 day, 4 hours time frame and 15 minutes. And we had our prediction the last time to be 106,000. Currently, we're at 100,000. So remember, this is not a financial advice. I'm not telling you where to buy or where to sell. This is just my view on market. I am not telling anybody to take any trade. If before you take any trades from my analysis, make sure you check or you can be able to manage your risk very well because I have my own strategy. I'm just trying to share my view so far, how it works for me. So currently, this is Bitcoin charts. I hope you all, if you have any question, you drop your comments below. So I hope you all can see my screen. All right, so I'm starting by the last time. So we actually continue from where we stopped for the last time. So we marked out our support and resistances the last time from the 1 day. So actually I'm going back to the 1 day chart. So we had our supports at resistances. We had our support here the last time. Okay. We had our resistance here the last time as well. On 1 day, we had our support also here on the 1 day. So I'm going back to my 4 hours. So basically on the 4 hours time frame, we always, from the last time, I remember we marked out this swing. This was our resistance. So now we'll have our recent 4 hour support to be at this zone. Okay. So one thing is that the last prediction we made is still active, which my prediction was 106,000. And remember the last time I said something about a 4 hours resistance at this zone. So currently the movement of Bitcoin is being stalled by the resistance on the 4 hours. We'll have a rejection here. So Bitcoin is trying to overcome the resistance at this zone. That's why for some days it's been moving around this area because there is a resistance on this zone. So once we could overcome this zone, this area, this resistance on this area, then we could be able to get to our target, which is 106,000 around this region. That is my target on my short time target on Bitcoin. So today I want to review Bitcoin analysis on a higher time frame, I want to make a higher prediction, because basically how I trade, if I want to make a shorter prediction, I use my lower time frame. If I want to make a longer prediction, I use my higher time frame. So the shorter prediction I made the last time was from the pattern on the 15 minutes time frame, or 1 hour time frame, I guess. So today I'm going to review Bitcoin on the daily chart. So basically, I'm trying to explain what happened the last time before we move over to a new analysis on the Bitcoin for a longer time frame. So I'm trying to remove my drawings. So I'll go back to 1 day. Okay. Okay. All right. So back to my daily time frame on Bitcoin. My trend. I basically make my analysis from simple support and resistance. There is no too much difficulties on market analysis. You have to know the market structure, then you have to know your support level and your resistance level. It's not so difficult. Always view market as something very simple, not too complicated. Try to make your analysis clean. Don't confuse yourself. So where the last trend stopped, or there was a downtrend on this area and our uptrend started on this area. So I'm trying to draw my trend from 1 day, take my parallel channel. I said this before, don't make mistake of drawing your trend with a trend line. This will always give you a false trend. Trying to draw your trend or anything with this trend line, don't make mistake. For me, I do not draw my trend with this trend line. I use parallel channel for my trend. So I'll go back. I pick a parallel channel, because trend is always parallel. A trend is not supposed to meet. But when you use this trend line, there are risks of you not being able to position the line to be parallel. It's not like it's not okay for you to use a trend line, but for you not to make the mistake of making your trend not parallel. A trend is supposed to be parallel. It's supposed to be an upward movement. So, and remember that the line you're drawing should be your support and your resistance. So whenever the market approaches the line of support or resistance, it's supposed to bounce from it. So if you don't make your line to be parallel, so you might have some errors in your chart. Having errors in your charts, maybe a place that's supposed to be your resistance, there might be the market might move past it a bit, or your support. So that's why I use my parallel channel. It's more accurate than trend line because of human mistakes. If you can be able to draw your channel parallel with a trend line, you can go ahead. But for me, I use my parallel channel. So I start my trend from where the last downtrend stopped. So take my charts. I try to get as much touches on the supports. Then I move my chart up. So basically, this is how I draw my trend. I don't draw my trend to accommodate a lot of lines, but on the supports, I make sure this is an uptrend. On my support, I make sure I get some touches. Then I move my channel up. So I don't draw my trend to accommodate every uh I don't draw my trend to accommodate every chart. So I make it as clean as possible. If I have some candlesticks remaining outside, I leave it outside. So I don't draw my channel like this. No, trying to accommodate every line. I don't draw my channel like my trend like this. The way I draw my trend, I make it clean as possible. I take it from the last low, and I try as much as possible to at least get some touches on both sides. So I try at least to get some touches. What I mean by getting some touches, let me mark it out. I had a touch here, another one here, another one here, another one here. So basically, a good trend is supposed to have at least two touches on the support and two touches on the resistance. Having those two touches alone is enough for you to know that this is a trend. So you first touch here, another touch here, another touch here, another touch here. If you get more touches, it's actually correct. So the more the touches, the more stronger your support or resistance is. But at least it must be of the first and second. It must be two touches on the both side, both the resistance and the support as well. So if you're having your trend to be this way, let me try to position this. Okay, if you're having your trend to be this way, bear it in mind that this is wrong. Now you have just you have no touch here. You only had the touch from the resistance in this area to the support to the resistance again. So this is wrong because there is no touches. This is just only one touch on the support, which is not meant to be so. Your trend ought to have a touch, two touch at the support, two touch at the resistance. It's a must. If your trend doesn't have that, know that your trend is wrong. Whichever way you choose to draw your trend, this is my own way I make my analysis. So this trying to draw your trend this way is wrong because not all trends are clean as possible. There are some trends that are more clean than the other, that when you want to draw it, it's easier. But there are trends that it look a bit difficult. So I'm trying to differentiate between a clean trend and a trend that it will always bring confusion to you. So let me reposition my trend again. You can always move your parallel channel, the support or the resistance. So I'm trying to reposition my parallel channel. Okay, so now having completed drawing my trend, now this is the importance of drawing your trend correctly. In markets, you always pay attention to support and resistance and the market structure. And the market structure have no other thing again than uptrend or downtrend or a ranging market. So you pay attention to your market structure, then support and resistance. So I've drew my trend, then this is an uptrend. Then I have to analyze my market structure from my trend. Now remember, this is a trend. A market is supposed to follow this trend if it's moving up. That is your market structure of being in an uptrend. So whenever your market starts trading outside this trend line, that means the market structure is changing. So here, if you start trading above the resistance, you know that the market structure is changing. If you started trading below the resistance, then the market structure is changing. So now our market is trading above the resistance of an uptrend. Mind you, this market is still in an uptrend, but the structure of the market have changed. So you need to pay attention. Whenever the trend line always there to guide us that our market is supposed to be moving from support to resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance, support. So this is the way the trend line is supposed to guide us. So whenever our market starts moving above this line or below this line, the structure of the market changes. So now you need to know what actually happened. Where is markets heading to next? That is what you need to pay attention to. So now our markets went above the uptrend. It's still in an uptrend, but the market structure is changing. So now we need to go back to where our market broke out of this channel. This is our uptrend channel. So our market broke out from this area. So it broke out from this area. So now you need to know what is happening in this area now, because you need where to trade with. You need to trade. If you're not trading within support and resistances, that means you are not making any trade. You need to trade within a place that is guided, and the essence of your trend is to guide you. But when this market is above this trend, what do you do? Then if market is above this trend line, you need to pay attention. This area, I call it no trade area, because the market is not showing you a guideline to trade it. Now, on this 1 day time frame, you can trade at every time frame, but on this 1 day time frame, I can't make any prediction. On this 1 day time frame, I can't trade until something is being formed that will give me a guideline of where the market is going to next. So always remember when to come out of the market, when not to trade. Always remember when not to trade in the market. If you could be able to spot out in areas you don't need to trade in the market, you will always be saved from unnecessary losses. So you don't always trade every time. A trader ought to have a zone that you don't trade. When this happens, you stay out of the market. So this area on this 1 day time frame, I can go to my 15 minutes, I can go to my 5 minutes, and I can make a trade. But on this 1 day time frame, there is no trade yet. The market is still in an uptrend going up, but a trend market can reverse, market can still keep going up. So you need to know where market is going next. So what you are going to do is to this area that I marked out. For some time, market has been trading on this area. Now, currently, market is trying to, I want to zoom to, market is trying to form a pattern. So when a trend breaks out, a market will start consolidating. It starts consolidating, and it's consolidating with a pattern. If it keeps going up, allow it to cool, to start consolidating. So it will give you the next direction of where market is going to. Now, market is trading. From what I can see, the consolidation is not complete, but now at least I've had some swing that could help me identify where market might, like what's likely it's being formed. Mind you, it's not completely formed. So I have to, from here, this looks like a rising wedge. It looks like it's not a rising wedge yet. It looks like a rising wedge. So don't get me wrong. Now, market is trying to form a rising wedge with a swing, I'm saying. So this is what it actually looks like. So this is what it actually looks like from the 1 day time frame. So this is what it actually looks like now. But this is not complete. This is what market is trying to form. This is what market is trying to form. So this pattern is called a rising wedge, but it's not complete yet. So we'll just get in some, it's still on some, it's not complete. This market is not complete yet. So, but it's a look-alike. For now, it's a look-alike. So I have my a look-alike rising wedge. So look-alike rising wedge means when a rising wedge forms, that means there is a trend reversal coming. What ends an uptrend? It's a chart pattern of that indicates a trend reversal. We have some trend reversal. We have rising wedge. We have inverse head and shoulder or head and shoulder. We have double top or double bottom. These are patterns of trend reversal. So when a trend is about to reverse, it starts forming a trend reversal pattern. If it's a continuation pattern, that means the market is still going up. That means it will start forming a continuation pattern, which is like a symmetric triangle or a pennant or a flag. But right now, our market is forming a look-alike of a rising wedge. So now I'm trying to see how far we can go from here. So this being a rising wedge, I have my support and resistance on this place. On this place, I have my last resistance on this place. So mostly a chart pattern moves up at least 3 touches. One, two, okay, one, two, one, two, one, two, on both support and resistance before reversing. It can get at many touches at it once, but most times it needs 3 swings to form a complete chart pattern. So now we've only had a first, second. We've not had any complete chart pattern here. So what we would pay attention to is what it's going to form next. Now, from my own view, I'm seeing Bitcoin to move from here to here and come back, retests, then reverse. So if it's a rising wedge, so how do I know if it's a rising wedge? So if this pattern completes by some movement coming in next coming days or weeks, so I'm hoping for this pattern to completely form. So again, I'm trying to teach something that happens when market is about to reverse. If a market is about to reverse, there are signs you would see for you to know that this market is about to reverse. Okay, now, mind you, an uptrend, it's always strong. So we might have a little breakout on this area and a pullback because it's an uptrend and the uptrend is strong. So if we're able to get our pattern completely as a rising wedge, surely we must reverse. Okay, now on this one day, this is the last swing we had. Okay, this is the last swing high. This is the second last swing high. So probably we're expecting another swing high. So if a market wants to reverse, if an uptrend wants to reverse, I'm trying to show you how uptrend reverses. So if an uptrend wants to reverse, this is an uptrend moving up, moving up, moving up, moving up. So when a trend wants to reverse, it makes first lower low. It might go up again or makes another lower. Hold on, I want to move this chart up a bit. Right here, sorry, let me start afresh. Okay, so if a market is moving in an uptrend, going up, going up, going up, going up. So when a market wants to reverse, if market wants to change its trend, it takes out this low. Before, the market was moving in higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. Now it started making the first lower low. So if market starts making the first lower low, you would get a signal that market is about to reverse. This is the first signal of market reversal. So, but the confirmation of market reversal starts from this last swing, where market takes out this last swing, which is this area. This is where a downtrend completely kick in. So if market doesn't take out this low, that means it can still be a deep retracement of an uptrend. If market didn't take out this low, market can still reverse and go higher. If it's only this low it takes out, but market needs to take out the second low for you to know that there is a complete market reversal. So I'm expecting Bitcoin to take out this low. Again, there is a low here. So when it makes another high, takes out this low, takes out this low. When market takes out this low, Bitcoin will officially enter downtrend. And that is where the most confirmed shorting will take place. If market takes out this low, that means Bitcoin is going to a downtrend. Any pullback, you can take your shots at any level of pullback. You can use your Fibonacci, you can use your indicator, anything that could give you any confirmation of retracement. You can take your shot, but Bitcoin needs to take out this low, the second low of any swing. It can change if it makes a pullback and goes up again, but it needs to take out the two swings. If an uptrend wants to reverse, this first swing, second swing, before we could be able to reverse. So in my next coming days, if Bitcoin was able to form a rising wedge, I'll be expecting Bitcoin to go as low as the target of this rising wedge, which is something like, I think, this area to measure a rising wedge. So something as low as 8 something thousand or 70 something thousand. That's my prediction on Bitcoin if this plays out. But right now, it's still about to play out. So if you have any question, kindly drop in my comment section. I would review it. Okay. So right now, this is my prediction for Bitcoin for the next coming days if this pattern plays out. So this is just my general overview on Bitcoin. So for now, I still have my short-term targets, which is around 106, which is gotten from the lower time frame. But now I'm making a higher time frame analysis and a higher, which will take a couple of weeks or months to play out because this is a daily time frame. It will surely take a couple of days to play out. So if you have any question, please drop in my comment section. I'm done with reviewing Bitcoin for the next couple of days. So if you're buying Bitcoin at this area, know that you're at a high risk of buying it at a high price because this is surely a resistance, and know that market always reverses. Don't always make mistake of buying high and selling low. You need to buy low and sell high. So always protect yourself from buying high and selling low. Always look out for a good entry to take your trades. So for now, pay attention, very, very important attention on the movement of Bitcoin at this current price. So yes, okay. Check if there is any question. Okay. So I don't think I got any question. So this is the end of my class for Bitcoin review. Next time I should be doing other markets, maybe Ethereum, or I can do random charts from my comments. So we'll be having my class maybe or two or one more section before the end of the year because it's getting hot very soon. So guys, thank you for active participation. I'll be expecting you guys the next time we'll be having our class. Do have a wonderful night. Okay.